I need to know how to deal with this. Would you consider yourself tenacious? Van says we're live, everybody. Let me see if I can find. Ooh, I see the red. There we go, man. I got a different product in my hair. I apologize. It ain't looking good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me share. If you're on here, if you're on the morning grind, please like, comment, and share the stream. It is messy. I'm ready for golf tomorrow. We begin every single show the same way. 60 seconds of gratitude. We go around the horn, and I ask everybody. I start from my left to my right, but today I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start with me. The coolest thing happened this morning on the way into the office. I'm going to talk radio. I'm usually on the phone with either Corey or Joey. That's my calls in the morning. Corey called me and I was on the phone with Joey. But the coolest thing happened this morning. I'm on my way in, 104.5. The Zone is what I listen to. And they said like maybe, I don't know if it's every radio station in the state or in Nashville was going to play I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton. Wow. I mean, and I just sat there and I listened to her sing that song. And man, it was, I don't know if I'd say if it was emotional, but it was a great feeling to just sit there and listen to that. Man, that was awesome. I don't know if we really talked about her much yesterday, did we? Did I give her a shout out? But one of the best Tennesseans of our life, Dolly Parton. That was just, I mean, that was an awesome moment this morning. I mean, it was phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed listening to that. So going around now, I'm going over to you, Hayden. What are you thankful for this morning, pal?
And I am super thankful that I found a strategy that
Don't tell anybody.
may have some success.
Don't tell a soul. You either. You can tell Allie and Dan and Van.
I'm going to keep it in-house.
We'll keep it right here in the house. Allie, what are you thankful for, kid?
I'm thankful for you and everything that you teach me.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Hey, Samuel, thank you for getting on here, pal. Hopefully you'll be tuning in to Trick Shot Friday or Football Friday tomorrow. Dan, the man.
I'm going to change up what I was going to say. I want to piggyback off you, Tommy. Very thankful for Dolly and the book program that she had, or she still has. My son took advantage of that when he was a young child, where he got a book every month sponsored by Dolly Parton. It was, I forget what the program is called, but I'm thankful for that. She did a lot for the state.
She is an unbelievable person. I mean, unbelievable. Just unbelievable. You?
I'm thankful. Me and my grandfather watched some fights last night, so I'm thankful for that. That was fun.
He beat you up?
No.
Okay, moving on. Today's show topic, how to handle low offers in real estate. Okay, well, there's two sides to handle here. There's a buyer's agent and there's a listing agent. I can do both. If I'm a buyer's agent and I'm going to send you a low offer, hey, Van, thank you for getting on here, pal. Hope you like, comment, and share the stream. I'm going to call the listing agent. And I'm going to tell them why I did this, where I'm coming from. And I'm going to say, hey, maybe you could show me something where I can take it back to my client. That's how I'm going to present that from the buyer side. I'm not going to be weak like some agents and blindly send over an email and maybe a text. Hey, I sent you an offer. Don't do that. Present your offer like a professional, no matter how good or bad it is. That's your job. If I'm on the listing side of that, I'm going to ask some questions immediately. We'll get started because there's somebody sitting in this room that is working with somebody else, maybe with a very low offer. So my first question, if you were to send me a low offer, is I'm just going to ask a question. Dan, does your people really like this house? Or are they just out trying to steal a house? What are they trying to do? I need to know how hard I need to work this deal for me and for you. And I'm going to get an answer. Give me an answer. Play along.
You want me to give an answer?
Of course I do.
Well, my clients love the house, but obviously there's quite a few other options on the market, and they're just wanting to see what they can get.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to say this. Well, why didn't they make an offer on one of those other houses?
This is one of their top 3 houses.
One
I
of their-
wouldn't say it's number 1, but it's the top 3.
Okay, so why didn't they make an offer on one of the other two?
If this one doesn't come through, they will make an offer on house number 2. They're okay with that.
Okay, so whenever y'all are looking at this price, tell me what you're seeing to come in with an offer so low.
We feel that all the other houses we looked at, this house is priced a little high in the market, and what we're looking at and what we're seeing with comps, that our offer is reasonable.
It's reasonable. Okay, so now I need to know, how reasonable am I? He could be right. How reasonable do you think this listing agent could be?
There's no comps out there for this house. That's the problem.
Okay,
So,
if there's no comps, is there a market out there for this house? Okay, so the problem, it gets complicated because this house has been under contract.
If there's no comps out there, not the agent submitting an offer, what am I going on?
There always will be a comp. There will be something to compare it to.
Gotcha.
Okay, so my job here is to get as much information from that person as possible. Hey, why did you make this offer at this price? What is it that you're seeing?
I'm seeing similar houses in the area that sold within the last 6 months. So,
Well, hey, let's take a look at them. Hey, if I can show you we're worth more, will your people come up, or are they just going to move on to the next house?
we'll probably move on to the next.
Okay, well, man, I really, really appreciate you telling me that. I'm not going to be able to get us much of a counter, so you probably ought to go ahead and just start looking at those other houses.
Okay.
Is how I would handle that. Now, some people are going to say, well, that's not how I would handle it. You can't start trying to talk people into something. If you are not bullshitting me and you're definitely going to move on to the next house, and I came in what percent light? 15% light. She just tried to get a reduction the day before. She was trying to get a 3 to 5% reduction. What are the chances her people are going to come off 15%?
next to 0.
That's right. That's right. So now I'm gauging how likely will you come up. And based off what you're telling me, I would probably do this. Well, Dan, which houses tell me the houses y'all are looking at. I would want to know, because I'm going to see if you're lying a little bit. Like, well, I'm looking at this house. How do you feel like we compare to that one? But at the end of the day, the buyers are going to do what they want to do. A lot of people out there right now are just chasing up. They're chasing a deal. You're this person right now, maybe they'll come up. Hey, at one time they made sense of coming up 60 some odd thousand more.
Yeah.
And now you're coming in. How do you expect me to get this done? Do you really want me to get this done? So I'm gonna continue to ask questions to find out the client's interest level. What other questions? We'll go through this. So what questions do you want to know?
How they came up with the number, if they're looking at anything.
I would say this, AB. At one time, you saw this number and you made that offer. Now you're here and you're making this offer. What changed?
If I could predict, I would say the whole title situation with this one.
Okay, well then I would make it. Well, why would you want to buy this? Well, how do you feel about this title? If you're the buyer, I would ask the buyer's agent, well, how do they feel about the title? I got to get an answer though. I'm just going to sit here and
Hey,
make.
it's okay. I mean, if they can still sell the house and it's not on the title policy.
So if you feel that way, do you feel like it's worth 15% reduction?
That's a good point.
It's always AB. This to that. If you can understand that framework, things get a lot easier. But I would call the agent up, and I wouldn't be ugly, but I would ask hard questions. Hey, we were under contract with you a month ago at full price, and now you've made another offer at $65,000 off. Do they really want this house? Ask those kind of. What else are they seeing out there? Why did they like this house to begin with? People buy for one of two reasons. Do you know what they are?
They like the house.
they love the house, they fall in love, or
Don't notice that.
it just solves a problem. Okay, so when I'm talking to somebody and if they don't love the house, that makes it very hard to negotiate from my side. If you don't love it, and there's people out there that will make offers and they are, I wouldn't say indifferent, they like it enough to go home with you one night, but not to marry you. Have you ever done that, Dan?
Plead the fifth.
Well, these people that are making these offers, they don't like it enough to commit to it. They like it enough to try to get it, and you need to figure that out. How hard do you need to work to try to make this work out for them?
Depends on how much they love it.
That's right. That's exactly right. If they don't love it, I would call up my client and say, look, here's what they're doing. The bad news is I think we're probably going to see more of this, especially going into October, November, December. It gets worse. Do you have any more questions about this? I don't want to hang up my good stuff.
On air.
Oh, she don't want to talk about it anymore on air. Van Grafton, shut us down.